Do I live? I live. I live somewhere on the internet with 0 viewers because my stream crashed. Can everyone hear me? Okay. B had to go reset the router. Luckily, he's home today. And an ad is going to start. I am so sorry. It's calling it a brand new stream because it took me all the way offline. I'm just going to hit the button to run it now. I'm sorry. I'm just going to force the ads to run. Awesome. The ads will be over in just a minute. I'm sorry. I got to restart my playlist. We're just going to start it from the top. We're going to get a bop again while we discuss all of the things. That's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Hi, everyone. I'm back. This is my new best friend. Can I please tell y'all that I fucking hate ginger ale? I hate it. I've hated it for many years for an incredibly gross reason having to do with my stepmother being garbage. But I like it again 20 years later because I had to survive on this for a couple days. So anyway, let's talk about PAX. I would like everyone to know that Cerulean and I are now besties. For sure. We spent basically all weekend together except for the 34 hours that Briar and I were locked in our hotel room. So Friday night, we're all leaving the convention. We're headed back to the hotel, and about half of the crowd are headed up to Cypher's hotel room because she brought a bottle of Malort. And there were a few brave to try it, and it's like, go for it, y'all. Have fun. Cerulean and I and a couple of other people were team go steal seats at the bar and get a spot. So as team go to the bar got to the bottom of the thing, Cypher got to the bottom of the escalator with us and said, abort mission, we're all going to my room, because the bar was wall-to-wall people. So we all go up, we get our shots of Malort. We're all joking about how terrible it is because it's really not good. It's not a good liquor. It's not as bad as people make it out to be. You're not handing someone poison. Wormwood has a really weird aftertaste. And if you've ever had absinthe, you know this. That's why they put it over sugar. But like, y'all, I'm literally a witch. I have a shit ton of wormwood in my house. I have a wormwood plant growing on my counter that popped up out of one of my succulents, and we don't know where it came from. It just arrived in my house and has decided it lives with me now. I have to get it a bigger pot. It's getting out of control. So now there's just way too many people upstairs, and Cypher's like, okay, some of y'all gotta go. I'm like, I'm going to go downstairs and I'm going to go back to my hotel room. I can see you whenever. Let you hang out with friends. Please tell me it did not just pop another round of ads on me. Okay, thank you. It keeps popping up saying there's an ad, like there's a minute and a half of ads left. I don't understand. It said the ad break is over, but it is not. So if people are stuck in ads, I'm sorry. Twitch is being an entire asshole today. So I go, Cerulean's coming with me. Blackjack was with us and came with us. We go back to our hotel room because I'm like, I'm hungry. B is ordering cheesesteaks. We're going to go back. I'm thinking he's ordering from Joe's because, you know, the general thought is you don't order from Gino's unless you absolutely have to. Well, he couldn't get it from anybody besides Gino's, so he's ordering Gino's. Orders our cheesesteaks. We're all hanging out. My kid's being my kid. Cheesesteaks show up 2 hours later. We ordered them at 6:44 p.m. We got the notification that they were in process and that we'd have them about 7:15 to 7:30. They showed up at 8:45. Everybody's food is cold. Everybody's order is wrong. I start eating mine. And blessings that I took that one, though, because Blackjack and I ordered the exact same thing. And had I not taken the one I did, Blackjack would have been the one sick. So we get the food. I'm eating mine. I'm like, this isn't just cold. This feels undercooked. And this is not my thing. And I know my sense of smell is out of control. And I'm just a weirdo anyway. I'm like, I'm not loving this. And I looked at B. I'm like, do you want to try it or no? Because I'm not sure how it is. He's like, sure, I'll take some. So he eats a couple bites. We're going down to the bar to hang out, whatever. We call it a night. A few hours later at the bar. God, what time? It's really what time we left the bar that night at like midnight-ish, I think, right? Something like that. It was like midnight, 12:30. Yeah. So that was Friday night. So this is our anniversary. I was supposed to be at the 10 Candles game, but it rained all day on Friday and every part of my body hurt by 7 p.m. And that's when we got the word as to where we were going for the game. And because I was in so much pain and it was so far, I didn't want to Uber over there by myself, nor could I walk. I'm like, you know what, y'all, I love you. I know a lot of us are in pain. I got to stay here for the night. I just don't feel great. I'm going to order food, stay in. It's a good thing I did. Because at 1:30 in the morning, I started getting the chills. At 2 p.m., I had to go to the bathroom, and I'm like, this is not good. I think I have food poisoning. An hour later, I realized I did, in fact, have food poisoning. And at that point, I had woken Briar up by accident, and he's like, are you okay? And I'm like, no, I think Gino's gave me food poisoning. Or something tonight gave me food poisoning. I'm not sure what. Because I had also had bread pudding down at the bar. So he's trying to take care of me. He's rubbing my back. I'm obviously shaking in bed sick. I'm running to the bathroom every couple of minutes. At this point, I had already started to meet God. And while he's sitting there trying to take care of me, he gets sick. Now we know we have food poisoning. And spent the next 13 and a half hours talking to whatever deity wanted to listen to us. I've never been that sick in my life. I have had multiple bouts of various different types of food poisoning. I've never had salmonella. Yes, we were tag teaming one hotel bathroom with the Spins. With a small child. Blessedly, Cerulean did not get sick. Blackjack did not get sick. Princess did not get sick. It was just B and I. But I spent 34 hours roughly in that hotel room venturing out. He ventured out around, God, I can look at my phone and tell you exactly what time it was because I talked to Cypher just a few minutes later. You know, at that point, I'm texting everybody. I'm letting everybody know what's going on. Around 3:15, he's able to go out of the hotel room long enough. He's going out in search of stuff. Well, here, here is my thing. It is very, very, very purty. We love. Also, please, if we can get shout-outs for DC and Boots. I'm just going to get it off the desk because it's safe. I'm going to start doing some brush priming on some of my squigs while we're talking. I should be working while I'm talking because I have 105 days left. Where did my Kofi bot go? My Kofi banner went away? What? I am sad now. I don't know what happened to it. When everything shut down, it went away. Nope. Okay. Well, we'll figure it out later. Oh, you know what we'll do first? We'll go over all of the stuff that I bought. How about that while we're talking? So, around 3:15, B decides he's going to go try to find Gatorade because at this point I can finally keep... He literally was wearing nothing but his shorts, a pair of socks, and his hoodie pulled over. walking around. There was 2 professional conferences plus PAX going on. And PAX, while being a professional conference, is a little different. Our profession gets a little weird. He finds Tanya, and Tanya was telling me, he was like, are you waving at me? And she was like, yes. She's like, y'all look like death. Because I went downstairs at that point. At that point, so it had been 3:15. So I had been sick since 1:30. Right? And I had just assumed at 1:30, I was assuming I had done a bad because I had some of this bread pudding with a little bit of whipped cream on it without taking any Lactaid. I'm like, I've done this to myself. I'm fine. No. No, it was definitely not that. Grabbing my bag of goodies. First goodies, I got to see Tuck. Tuck, I don't know if you're out there. I love you and I miss you and thank you. They got me absolutely adorable, straight from Hong Kong washi tape. They also got us a bottle of very, very good soy sauce that Briar has been fondling in the other room all morning. I just heard the sound he made. I'm not lying. He's very happy with it. Oh, thank you, DC. Same for DC. DC is always delightful. Melissa, or Eustacia, was the nail polish fairy and gave me a bottle of the Hollow Taco Hollow Top Coat. So now all of my nail polish are hollow nail polishes. B pre-ordered the new bag of holding from the company. What's the name of the company, babe? Rollacrit, who is the original bag of holding creators from ThinkGeek. They've gotten the license back and they're creating a new bag, and I want one too, but we weren't buying 2. So we bought them, and by buying, they offered him a free set of dice, which I then inherited. Because he didn't care one way or the other about them, and Princess didn't want them, so I took them because they're pretty. And they're going to look really, the D6 is going to look really good with my Nicolette stuff, because Blue Rose. So I come downstairs at 3:15, or by then it was probably 3:30. First, let me explain to you what salmonella does to your body without going into graphic detail. The whole purpose of the salmonella bacteria is that it basically makes your body incapable of absorbing water, which also means it expels all of the water, excess water from your system, and then some, in any way that it can. So in those from 1:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m., I wasn't keeping water down for the most of it. And once I was finally able to start keeping water down, it was, we need Gatorade. Couldn't find Gatorade, so he got me a Pepsi, and that was enough to give me enough energy to come downstairs. So I went downstairs, sat with everybody. It was Blackjack. There was a few people, and I forget who was leaving as I got there, but it was Cypher and Brian Cortijo and Mandy and Blackjack and Leaf. And I kind of just wedged in the middle just to sit and get a water and say hi to everybody for a little bit. And I was downstairs for maybe 30 or 40 minutes and went back to bed. Cut to all I had on Saturday. I had a ginger ale, a Pepsi, and 5 gummy savers. That's all I had on Saturday. Sunday morning at about 9:30, we get to the hotel restaurant to sit down, saying hi to folks who were walking by. You know, Cypher and the Opera Geek and a few people were downstairs. Mandy was downstairs. Everybody was saying hi, checking on us. I'm able to eat about 3/4 of a piece of toast and half a bowl of fruit. So I have food in me, so that's a start. Sorry, I'm pulling stuff out of the bag so I can show y'all all the goodies. Nothing. Surprising no one, a lot of it's Turbo Dork stuff. But it's not paint. I didn't buy any paint this trip. Who's proud of me? Please clap. Actually, don't clap because I'm going to be ordering paint soon, but still clap. Do what your art heart tells you to do. Where is the rest of my shit? Is that all of it? I think this is all of it. Okay. So we're going to start off with, we're going to start off with the sponsor stuff first. All right, so Turbo Dork, I got a new set of nippers. I'm going to try their nippers because obviously we see how well mine are doing right now. So a brand new set of plastic snips. We're going to see how they do. I got a black one of the long pallets. I got another black of the short pallets, so I will have 2 of them because then I bought 2 of the white pallets. So I have plenty of little Turbo Dork pallets. Absolutely not. If you wanted a pair, you should have said something. I would have got you one. Because, I would have gone back and bought at least 1 set. Because let me explain to you, I went and I bought this, okay? Bought this. Because Greg was alone in the booth. Then I went back and I'm talking to Meredith and grabbing all of the things. I'm like, I'm here to give you your money, give you my money. I grabbed these, and a hot pink Turbo Dork hat. And I'm like, how much do I owe you? And she just looked at me and I'm like, how much do I owe you? And she said, nothing, put it in your bag and go home. Yes, ma'am. I adore Greg and Meredith from Turbo Dork. They are always... Yes, I have also increased Turbo Dork sales. Cerulean and Blackjack, and I don't think Blackjack's here because I think Blackjack has to work today, but they witnessed what happens when I'm at a Turbo Dork booth, just saying hi to them, and I'm walking around the booth talking to the people shopping, being like, so if you're looking at this color goes with it really well. You're going to want to get this color to go under it. If you're looking for a color shift that matches really good, this one works. And people are just pulling paints and setting them down, and Greg is laughing at me. I will stand at their booth and shill for them all day long. And after talking to them this weekend, anyone coming to Adepticon, I'm going to have 2 pieces in their case. I told them I'd paint 1. I'm bringing them 2. And then I bought brushes because, of course, I did. So obviously, we know I love the Game Envy stuff. Hey, Caffeinated Miniatures, welcome in. So we know I love the Game Envy stuff. I hadn't gotten to try their brushes yet, so I bought some of their brushes. I bought the nylon ones because the synthetic one, I tend to like synthetic more than I like sable, but I think it's because I haven't found a set of sable brushes that I like. And then because they were on a con special, I bought their core set of sables. So it's what is it? It's a 4, a 2, and a 00. So I have a really nice set of sables. We're going to see how these go. I'm going to baby the fuck out of them. They're basically going to stay in this box unless I need them for super fine detail stuff. And then I bought a thing. Because at this point when I'm buying brushes, I already know about this. At this point, I knew about this. I knew I had won a thing, and I'm on my celebration tour around the fucking convention. Because I'm a messy bitch. So then I bought something that I've been looking at for a really long time, and we've looked at it on stream. But I bought the paint scythes, and I bought both because they were on a con special to get the set of the red and the black. I deserve to spoil myself for a year after Saturday. Because I need it to be understood that I am still sick. The car ride home, I managed. And Cerulean can attest to this. I took Cerulean to Green Eggs. Y'all know how much I talk about the fucking French toast at Green Eggs and how much I love it. And it is my favorite thing on earth. And I live to go to PAX just for Monday morning Green Eggs to have good French toast before I leave town. I ate 5 bites of my food before I was like, I am too sick to eat this. We were 4 hours into the trip before I could even eat anything else. And it was a bag of chips because I couldn't eat anything sweet. Which y'all know I have a sweet tooth. So it's been a real interesting couple of days. I have found now after yesterday that eggy rice is going to save my life. Because I can eat a bowl of eggy rice. And I'm okay. I've now had 2 bowls of eggy rice. I had 2 grilled cheese sandwiches and some chips last night. I'm a little queasy this morning at this point, but the ginger ale is helping. But I went and bought the paint sights, and these are the coolest paintbrushes in the world, and I love them for my handshakes. I think that these are going to be the important thing for my handshakes because they're weighted. And I'm going to open these up and show y'all what these are. I might even use these today after I get them primed. I might use these to play around with my squigs. Ah, I'm dropping palettes everywhere. It's raining silicone Turbo Dork palettes all over the place. It's weighted, but it's also incredible. And I'm going to show you why, because don't get me wrong. I love my Monument Hobbies brushes. Right now, they're my favorite brushes. If these perform the same way, these are going to become my workhorses. These are going to go with me everywhere because they travel. I'm going to show you on the red because it's easier to see. Hi, Ripper. Can you get out of my garbage, please? Ripley and Mariah. Can you get out of my garbage, please? Go lay down. Go get Papa. Papa is here. She's looking at me like I just slapped her. So, this is why these are fun. Please note that there's a little thing on the end of this that changes the numbers. Would you like to know why they changed the numbers? Hey, Gamer. Gamer, I'm so sorry I missed you. Gamer was there this weekend and I didn't get to see him because I was so sick. The brush heads are removable. So rather than need to buy new brushes every time a brush wears out, you take a brush head with the ferrule, insert into here. It's got a little spring like a pen does. Drop the spring in. Okay, why does this not want to go in there? I don't think I have it threaded right. Hello? I might not have the threading just straight. There we go. Okay, got it. See, I'm not straight enough for this some days. Crank that bad boy down. Da 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 da. New paintbrush. Oh, Gamer, thank you so much for your resub. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's excellent for waste management, but it's also, they're very heavy. And y'all know I like stuff that's weighted. It's why I like the metal crochet hooks better. Because it's better for my hands. My hands don't shake as much. So I have the red one and the black one. They make it very easy to transport because you will have this plastic thing if you need it. So I have the red, I have the black, and then it also came with, it was a convention special. And it's funny, I convinced like 3 people to buy these brushes before I went back and bought my own, and they only had 2 sets left when I got there. So I have the red one, the black one, and then a run of all of their brush heads. So I have their 000, 00, 20, and 30. And I think it comes with a 2 attached, so And each of these things, the brush heads comes with 3, I believe. Yeah. So I have 3 of each. The one of these looks like it might have fallen out of its plastic and gotten fucked up. But hey, I have the Jen's brush goop. I should be able to repair that. So this is tip size 0. This one doesn't say which one it has on it, but it's probably, it looks like a 2. So these are super nice. I saw these for the first time at Adepticon. Jamie Daggers picked up one and let me play with it for a little bit. So, but these are really, really nice. I'm very excited to get to try these. I'm really excited to get to try the Game Envy ones. Obviously, I have my Monument Hobbies ones, which are my workhorse brushes right now. I have the ones from Tanya, which are really good on larger pieces. So I'm doing really good on brushes right now. The only ones I don't have is I don't have the Monument Hobbies Sable ones yet. But those are on the list for and eventually. We will see how it goes. And then while we were gone, my first of the Night Thirst minis showed up. This is Whittle Goblin's new game that is coming out. This was a limited edition release designed around another streamer in the community. So I'm going to be painting her. I'm really excited about it. She's a really, really cool little vampire mini. It's a minis-based vampire-themed battle royale game. Yeah, her dress is very cool. Hi, Seeger. Can I have my foot back? Please? I said please. The dog is on my foot, as I'm sure you could ascertain. All right, we're going to use my Game Envy puck in the bottom of... I should have bought a second puck while I was there. I didn't think about it. Oh, it won't fit in the bottom of that. Okay, well, never mind. You can stay right there and dry out later. All right, we are going to be priming Squiggs today. So yeah, I was down most of the day on, well, I was down all day on Saturday, except for the, 30 minutes I allowed myself out of the hotel room to come say hi to everybody and then go right back to bed. Sunday I was up and around the con, did a little bit of shopping, found out about the win, got very, very excited, freaked out quite a bit. Yeah. It feels really good. She did not. As a matter of fact, I don't know if Princess is going back to the con. Princess only had fun at the con when people were paying attention to her and only her. And when she got to go back to the room and use mommy's stuff to paint. The paint and take was way too busy because it was hosted by Games Workshop, which meant everybody was there trying to get a free mini from Games Workshop as opposed to just actually trying to sit down and paint. So she was bored most of the time. She had a lot of fun hanging out with Pirate on Sunday night because Pirate had brought her a present. Tuck got her a present as well. She had a lot of fun hanging out with Pirate for a little bit. And then, the attention is no longer on me. I want to go back to the room. See, also, we were down for 34 hours with food poisoning and all she could do was sit there and play on her tablet. As we're trying to order her room service in between bouts of I'm dying. So we're going to make some decisions about next year. Like I said, I'm just going to go ahead and brush prime these. I would like to airbrush prime these, but I'm cleaning out the area where my airbrush is still. I didn't get all the way done because I don't have the energy. I was really trying. I was doing a lot of cleaning in here last night, and I was just, because I'm kind of reorganizing the way. Thank you so much, Caffeinated. I appreciate it. It's just, it's just one of those things. It's just it was a very weird PAX on a lot of fronts. There's some stuff I really can't talk about. There's some stuff I really don't want to talk about. But I got to see a lot of friends. I got to hang out with some good people. I've got to make some new friends. I do think there are a couple of really good things that are going to come out of things after some talks that were had at the bar on Sunday night. And after some talks that I have had over the last 24 hours with people that I didn't get to see for various reasons, and then actually got to sit down and talk with. See also, if you're one of the Fairwick patrons, I have not released episode 4 yet. It's been a very long morning for me. I'm still not 100%. I'm going to be working on getting the episode out this afternoon. It is fully captioned. Thank you again, Cerulean and Mrs. Rafiki. But I did get to hang out. I got to hang out with Blackjack and Cerulean most of the weekend. I got to hang out with Only Tom Will Tell, who y'all know I adore. He's a very, very sweet being, and it was great to finally get to meet him in person. I got to see Brian Cortillo a lot, who is somebody that I very much enjoy being around in general. He's also incredibly knowledgeable in the TTRPG industry. But just as a human being, he's wonderful. So getting to hang out with him is always a delight. Got to hang out with Jazzy for a little bit. Got to hang out with Ave for a little bit. I missed a couple of the panels I really wanted to see because I was so sick, but a lot of them got recorded, so I'm going to watch them over the next coming days. I missed the Motherland show because I was asleep. I had planned to watch it on my phone. I had been back up in the room after I'd talked to Cypher and everybody downstairs for a bit. I'd been back up in the room for an hour, and I was out for like the next 5. But yeah, I mean, it was good. It was very sweet of them. Pirate got Princess a Lego set it's a parrot. It's one of those 3-in-1s, but the big one is a parrot because it's pirate themed. But he was very, very patient as Princess sat in the middle of the bar. Oh, thank you. I think I'm following you. If I'm not, I will fix that after stream because I will see the notification. But then, what was it? We're sitting in the Marriott bar and she brought that little notebook, and there weren't a ton of jokes in there, but he sat there and very patiently listened to her read off every single joke that she wrote down for him. It was very cute. Oh shit, I forgot my paint handle. That's what's missing. I'm like looking around my desk for my paint handle, but it's in the other room. Give me 1 second. I know right where it is. I just gotta go get it out of my backpack. Hold, please. Please perceive Seeger as he walks past, because he's going to probably follow me, because I'm not allowed to go. Oh, he is going to lay down. My good God. He's going to let me exit a room. Whatever happens when I'm down. All right. Kind of need a painting handle if I'm gonna hold things to paint. It was very sweet. So how was everyone else's weekend? How's everyone doing? Everybody who went to PAX, how's recovery going? I just realized that my microphone is not, my microphone software is not on because I had shut down my computer. I'm fixing that. My voice and mic and stuff will sound a lot better here in a moment. So yeah, Sunday was a lot of walking around the con floor, doing some shopping, and then we got out of there. We went back to the Marriott. We posted up at the bar. We found a corner and started gathering chairs as people walked through. All right, can everybody still hear me okay? Awesome. Perfection. All right. We're just going to stick this right down here. For that one, and then the other one that I'm priming is in multiple pieces, so we're going to put it on this larger one. I might be a little fidgety because I'm still not feeling great. Oh, nice. That sounds like a lot of fun. Yeah, I was not at the actual con a whole ton. I went to a couple of panels on Friday, back and forth, getting to see some people, and dinner ended up being so fun on Friday. Or Thursday, not Friday, Thursday. Thursday dinner was like the best. We had spent the day kind of wandering around. Everybody's getting together. Everybody's coming to getting to town. We decided pretty late we're gonna go to the Hard Rock because it's right there. It was close. I had Tom was with us, so we decided we're gonna go over to Hard Rock for dinner. We're waiting. While we're waiting, who was it first? God, who got there? Cerulean texted me and was like, hey, I'm in town. I'm like, we're at the Hard Rock. We're doing dinner. You coming over? Yes. And then while we're waiting for Cerulean to get there, we went and changed the reservation. And then Brian Cortillo walked by and we waved and said hi. And he was going in to eat. So we just added him to our stuff. And that got us a table faster. Because they had a 6-top open. Actually, I'm going to turn this around because the whole purpose of this is so that I can paint the inside of his mouth. Okay. I did. The first one was the parasocial panel, which I've seen several times. Obviously, I know plenty about parasocial relationships. And it was a really good one. Oh God, what else did we do? What else was Friday? The PTI panel was also Friday. That one was really good as well. But it was a lot of like walking around the floor, seeing people, trying to like meet up with everybody, kind of get a ballpark on what was going on. Because I had planned on being out really late Friday night anyway. And those were the only 2 panels I caught. Everything else I'm going to have to watch. Because I went to go get, to go see my minis, find out how they did, all that stuff, do some shopping. I couldn't pick them up till noon. But because it had won, I was leaving it in the case so more and more people could get eyes on it because I'm going to put it on socials. I'm actually going to photograph her with the medal. I'm going to glue her back to her base and photograph her with the medal with my normal black backdrop probably today or tomorrow, and then start posting it on socials like slowly all over the place, just to get eyes on as it goes. And then but I wanted a few more people to see it, so that way once it starts posting on socials, people will recognize it, anybody who was there. And then by the time we hit about, oh god, while I was waiting, we saw Scrain, if y'all know Scrain Games from the community, who had a cardboard cutout of Dragon Core that he was toting around the con because she couldn't be here for it, and because they couldn't come over from Australia for it, they're doing like signatures and stuff so that they can be at the con and get pictures with everyone. And then he hung out with us for a couple of hours going into the bar on that night too. But I was so hot because, like, I mean, it's been what, 4 days? I still have a fever. But the fever got really bad that afternoon. And I'm like, I have to get out of here because so Saturday, the air conditioner inside the con broke. But the heaters that they have for the doorways did not. So it was already really hot in there. And I was just like, no, I have to get out of here before I puke again. I'm going back to the hotel and I'm going to post up at the bar. So I didn't get to go to any of the other ones I wanted to go to because I literally just had to be out of the building. I was too hot. We walked outside in the rain because I was just like, no. I just got tagged in Manya Mojave's for a thing. Hold on. Someone is asking me about my mini. I will answer that after stream. I also have stuff. Okay. I'm just double checking all of my things and going back to my mod chat, which is what I should have had open. But yeah, it was too hot. I couldn't deal. I'm like, I have to get the fuck out of here. Goodbye. And that's what I did. I'm like, I am fucking off out of this con. Goodbye. Yeah, it was really warm. It was really, really uncomfortable. But yeah, I got to see a bunch of people. I got to meet a bunch of cool people. I got to really solidify some friendships. I got to make some new friends. So not a horrific weekend overall, but definitely not the best weekend I've ever had because I never want to have salmonella again. And now every time that my child huffs and cries and fusses when I drag her away from a thing to help me like open the cabinet where the garbage cans are so that I can throw away like the package from the chicken and I don't have to touch anything in between the already running water and that package. I can be like, remember how sick we were? This is why we do this. Because my usual like raw meat handling protocol is open everything, turn on the water before I open the package. Hi, Mandy. We're talking about PAX. Did you have a good PAX? I'm sorry I did not get to see you that much. I am a little better. I'm not 100%, but I am a little better. I know we've kind of posted around about it a little bit. I didn't get to show everybody because I didn't see everybody on Friday, but lucky. Or on Sunday. I'm very excited. But yeah, I am feeling a little better. I'm still pretty worn down. I'm still pretty weak. The fever has not lifted all the way yet. And I'm still having some trouble sleeping just because of general body pain from being dehydrated for so long, but thankies. I'm very excited. I was floored, and after how bad Saturday was, I would talk about a very true high-low roller coaster. I finally got to meet Zero after all these years. Got to meet Zero and Catherine. Once again, I got to meet Blackjack. Ended up hanging out with Blackjack and Cerulean for most of the weekend. Got to meet Eustacia and Fulmir. We hung out a bunch. Oh no, I feel you. Even before I got sick, I was real tired that first night. And then obviously after I got sick, there was no energy for anything. I got to see Dimples for a millisecond. I got invited to a thing at his place last minute on Sunday. And I'm like, dude, I love you. I still have food poisoning and I do not wish to leave my hotel. Next year, though, I'm coming prepared. Oh, hi, Ryan. Thank you. Food is bad. Food is still bad, by the way. Food is still scary. Grilled cheese last night went okay. I am very terrified of food. But worth it, I guess. So the druid that I've been working on. So this is the druid that I've been worked on all last month. Hi, Leaf. It was so good to see you. I'm sorry that I was basically a ghost because dying, but I live again. I am the advanced / professional level runner-up in the hero size mini category with this bad girl, whose name also happens to be Leaf. So I placed in a big national mini painting competition. Yeah, we're coming back to life a little bit at a time. I'm not 100% by any stretch of the imagination, but I am able to keep food down. Shout out to ginger ale for keeping me at least with some calories in my body, even when my stomach is not happy. And Eggy Rice for choosing to stay down when I need food in my system. See, also, I got home and the way I pulled this immediately out of its cabinet and was like, oh, I missed you. Because I am a dehydrated mess. And yes, I'm hydrating. I'm drinking plenty of water. Because fun fact, salmonella, the whole purpose of the bacteria is to make your body not absorb water. You know, I would argue that, but I'm not gonna because Cerulean is absolutely right. The mini is much better in person. It does not translate on camera. Most minis don't, though. Most minis do not translate from photograph to IRL because, like, I saw the bust that Pirate's been working on got entered in this, and it looks incredible in person. Like, it's beautiful online. In person, it looks so much better, but that's just minis in general. So if you are a fan of miniature painting, go to mini painting competitions to look at stuff up close because it's really, really wild. But yeah, we were very sick all weekend. Briar and I did not do well. But again, this is one of those, I will totally take you wherever you want to go. I had plenty of people hanging out with me all weekend. Except for, you know, those 34 hours I was down. 35 hours I was down, whatever it was. Like I said, still not 100%. Still working on getting better, but so much better than I was. Sorry, I'm having to move this thing around a little bit so I can see where and if I missed anything. All right, we're gonna set him aside and let him dry, and then we'll see. Thank you. That is the hope. I'm gonna be streaming today, and once I am completely out of energy, I'm calling it a day. I'm probably gonna take a nap, and then I'm gonna release Fairwick to everybody this evening. Yeah, naps are the thing right now because the energy is just so low at this point, and there's really nothing I can do about it. I got sick, and now I got to deal with the fallout of being sick. I will say the odds of catching COVID at a con when you're down for 35 hours with food poisoning and locked in your room make it much lower. Hashtag brightside, I guess. I don't even know why I put this on here because it doesn't need to be. I'm going to move him out of the way for now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be painting, once it's all dry, I'm going to paint the inside of this mouth and the inside of this because these glue together. And then glue it to the body and then prime the rest of it. I caught the PTI panel and I caught the parasocial relationships panel. Princess got to go to story time. She did not get to meet Matt though he did know she was there. We didn't get a chance to get them to meet up because it turns out he was only there on Friday, not the whole con. So hopefully the next one, or if he ever comes back to like C2E2 or anything like that. There's still hope for that because we'll be at C2E2 this year because we go every year. And then that was it. I didn't get anything else because I was down all day on Friday, and then I was going to go to the freelancer panel on Sunday afternoon, but I was so hot and so exhausted. I just went back to the hotel because I couldn't do it. Hopefully a lot of the stuff was recorded. I'm going to watch a bunch of the VODs. As stuff that wasn't streamed on PAX starts coming out online, I'll be watching that. The lucky thing is a lot of stuff is streamed. So, hey Flower Crown. You didn't miss much. I was down with food poisoning for the majority of the con. So, I love how once it's dry, looking at it from across the table, I immediately zoomed in on spots I missed. That's why with black primer, because it's matte when it dries, is to just let it dry, because you will see the spots you missed as it dries down. And it'll make your life a lot easier. And 100% can confirm, if you ever get a chance to hang out with Leaf and Mandy at a show, do it. They are the best Chaos Gremlins in the world, and they're adorable about it. Like, I fully slept through the Motherland show. I was actually planning on watching it from my room. Nope. I had come down to the bar that night. Mandy was there when I came down like 3:30 on Saturday for proof of life check-in and to say hi to everybody. And she can confirm the type of shape I was in. Leaf was there too. They can confirm the shape I was in at 3:30 in the afternoon on Saturday. We was sitting at like hour 12 of this. See, also, please everyone understand that these cheesesteaks were our 10th anniversary dinner. See, also, they still will not give us our money back. We're having to do a chargeback with the credit card company. Hour and a half late for delivery, gave us food poisoning, will not refund the order. Any part of it. I put a tweet out about it. A bunch of people have shared it around. They haven't even responded to it. Oh, ads just popped. Sorry to anybody who's stuck behind them. I appreciate it. I appreciate y'all who work through the ads. Now we're just gonna wait for all of that to dry. While that's drying, I can assemble I'll probably assemble another one of these. Start working on getting the riders and stuff together. But yeah, I was violently ill in ways that no person should ever be violently ill, and I am happy to be on the other side of it, but y'all, I'm still kind of queasy. I'm still really worn down. Hey Trig, welcome in. How are you doing? Well, these are nice and tiny. Welcome back from ads. I exist. We are talking recaps of PAX U and how I won an award and got food poisoning. Made some friends, lost some friends. or not necessarily lost some friends so much as realized that some relationships that I've had for a very long time now have very much changed. Woohoo! We do love a canceled meeting. Because if you were able to get it canceled, it was probably only going to be something that was email related anyway. Or emailable, I should say. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I was completely floored. Like, just completely floored on Sunday morning, especially after as sick as I had been. Like, I was wandering over there ready to just kind of look and see who won and be like, okay, I can do that better next year. And I'm like, why is my mini in the front of the cage? What? And it's one of those things that has happened multiple times since Saturday where I was trying to cry because I needed to cry about it, and I was so dehydrated that tears could not form. Basically. I appreciate it, y'all. I'm very proud of her. I'm very happy with her. I was shocked at best. At worst, I don't know. I was shocked and freaking out. Because it was very, very unexpected. I'm very excited about it. I'm very proud of it. I'm still very just, did that happen? Is that a thing that I've done now? Did I do that? I did that. Well, now I guess I really got to start taking the mini competition painting thing seriously, because apparently it's a thing I can do. Getting all my mold line scraping tools and stuff out here. So, you know, it's now I've always said I'm taking it seriously, but now it's time to, you know, take it seriously and work on all the things. And B and I have talked about it a little, you know, in terms of just general stuff. I know there are some skills that I am lacking in terms of painting. And the hope is that when all the Adepticon stuff goes on sale in January, I believe it goes on sale on a Monday. I believe the tickets go on sale. I gotta look at the calendar. No, it is a Sunday, so y'all won't have to worry about it. tickets and stuff go on sale on a Sunday, so y'all will not have to worry about me not streaming. Because the intent was, is if it was Monday, I wasn't going to stream till my Adepticon stuff was booked. I'm trying to get my tickets and sign up for all of the classes I need to sign up for all in one go. What's really nice though is, you know, I don't have to make a lot of decisions that day because they're going to give us all of the stuff Friday. This coming Friday, I will know all of the classes that are available so I can make my list. They even are going to have a mock cart so you can know exactly what your tickets are going to cost you. So if you know, so that way you know what to budget for that day. So I will know exactly what the classes are going to cost, what the hoodie I'm going to want is going to cost, what my tickets are going to cost, all of that. And I can look at it and know exactly what I have to have reserved for the 7th of January. And then I can just click the button that morning and just know all of it. I feel like his shoulder is such a weird place to put this sprue, but here we are. Yeah, I'm gonna have to really work on that because that's gonna be super obvious. Because Adepticon's the next big competition, which is what these are for, is I'm currently working on building and priming the stuff for that competition and starting to paint the stuff for that competition. I need to get some stuff printed for this diorama. I did not stop at Creature Caster to pick up the thing that I needed, so I'm going to end up ordering that. Ripley is dreaming in the other room. I hear her boofing in her sleep. Like this little spot on the shoulder where the sprue, for whatever reason, was sticking up. It's just not filing down well. But I don't want to over-file it because I don't want to lose the detail in the fabric on the rest of it, you know? So hopefully that'll be good enough. If not, I will paint it and fake it. Does anybody else have anything going on this weekend? What's everybody up to this week? How's everyone's December starting? Lots of good dice at PAX U. I didn't see any of the silicone ones though, because that's what my oldest was looking for us to bring back for, but I didn't see anybody who had silicone dice. Yeah, recovery. I didn't even get to go to fan roll. I'm one of their affiliates and they had dice for me there and I didn't even get to go see them. How's the AT Advent calendar doing for you? Awesome. Mostly sleeping. Yeah. Sorry, the bottom of this guy's foot is a mess. But I don't want to file the details off. Adepticon is where to go for paints and minis. They have like 3 times as much in terms of that side of the hobby at Adepticon than they do at PAX U. Yay, zoomy internets. We do love an internet that says Zoom. this man back in his bag because I think the primer is all dry, so I can get back to actually doing what I'm working on today. Assembling these is just going to be an in-between. It's literally going to be an in-between painting the two initial ones. It's going to be assemble and paint as we go here. These are my unicorn squigs for Golden Demon for the unit entry for Age of Sigmar. I'm sorry I don't have a doggo in a bed for y'all. We had her for a little bit and then she said nope. All right, let me see what I have by way of paint laying around close by that I can use for what I need. I might not have a whole lot because it might be over in the case. Give me a second to go grab a couple of things. BRB. I unfold myself. Oof. Hi, Bubby. I didn't grab my black or white though. Oh well, my coal black and my white from. I've got my white and black. This black and white. White, black, pink, red, lighter pink. He's just about done being mad at me. Not quite, but just about. Let's see how much of this purple I have left. If I have enough, I should. Yeah, that's plenty. Cool beans. Sorry, I know I keep stopping to do stuff, but being as dehydrated as I am also means my lips are a mess. working on, I'm going to darken this purple a little bit. So what's everybody up to? For those of you who went to PAX, tell me all what you bought. What'd you shop for? What were your favorite parts? Be you okay? Something just fell down in the basement. Okay. Yay for knitting. I did not take any of my hand crafts, so I didn't take any of my fiber art stuff, and I usually do have something. I was regretting that a lot in the car yesterday because I could not sleep. I tried so hard and I could not sleep. Hey, Scrain. Welcome in. Can I get a shout out for Scrain, please? Got to meet Scrain on Sunday, which was awesome. We got to hang out for a bit. Oh yeah, that's right. B bought Princess a game called Gelatinous. It's a very simple dice game. She picked it up pretty easily, so we may actually have a winner with that one for her. It was great meeting you too. Oh, I had one other thing I wanted to show y'all, but I will show y'all tomorrow or Friday because I don't have them out. Blackjack brought me as a gift a custom set of dice that are inked in Turbodorks, and they're gorgeous. It's one of those out of sight, out of mind thing. I grabbed my stuff of all the things that I bought, but I kept those so they would stay safe, very tightly tucked in the smallest pocket of my backpack. If I take a break, I may go grab them because my backpack is downstairs. So I just kept them like huddled away. They're so pretty. I will go grab those when I go on break. The mail must be outside. You know, Seeger, hear noise, must boof. Seeger, stop licking your foot. Knock it off. He broke another toenail because he tried to climb the tree yesterday morning when we woke up. Stop it. Make it worse. Leave it alone. Sir, I just said leave it alone. Thank you. I should be doing this on my wet palette, but I don't have it sitting right here. Which I might, but whatever, it's fine. Hey, gentlemen, how are you doing? Welcome in. a name I recognize from multiple of our fellow painter streams. Doing okay. Hanging out, doing some prep work as I'm getting my squigs put together for Adepticon for the Squigacorn nonsense we're all doing, or a lot of people are doing. You stream, yes? Refresh my memory because my brain is still in food poisoning fog. Well, then if I could get a shout out for Gentlemen, I would appreciate it. But yeah, we're doing okay. Just got back from PAX. I ended up being runner-up in the Arcadian Brush for this little lass. She popped off her base in transit on the way home, so my pleasure. So she sits on her base, also has like all the outlines and stuff on it, so she sits just like this. She just happened to pop off. I went to go get her to bring her for stream and she popped off, but I ended up placing in the professional hero size category with her. So I'm super excited. It's my first big, like, big, lots of people at a convention saw it kind of win. So I'm very excited about that. So now we are working on our unicorn squigs for Adepticon. We're just getting started on them. Rather than try to paint through teeth, I'm painting the mouth ahead of time. Well, we hope to see you there. I actually have not been painting that long. It's just one of those things where it's a lot of practice. So I am 100% confident that you can do it. Adepticon 2025 is going to be probably just as wild as 2024 will be. So it's always, like, this year was my first year, but from what I understand, it's always a time. It's always a wild ride. It's always a lot of people. But it's got such a different vibe from so many other cons just because it is so, it's so painting focused in a lot of ways. Because the overarching thing in the mini painting community, from what I've seen, is everybody... Right, yeah, no, that's where I'm at. I've painted for several years. I didn't start taking it seriously and like trying to get better full time until after Adepticon last March. After Adepticon, I'm like, oh no, this is what I want to do. I'm gonna paint. I'm gonna drop everything else that I'm mixed up in. I'm not gonna do any more of this variety stuff. I'm going home and I'm just painting. One of the best decisions I ever could have made for myself. Because I am so much happier just painting than with all the other stuff I was doing. These are the Monument Hobbies Pro Synthetics. Full disclosure, I am a Monument Hobbies Monumental. I am one of their affiliates. You can !MH for my link and a discount code. But I bought these before I was a Monumental and I really like them. I did buy a whole slew of new brushes at PAX over the weekend that I'm going to be trying out. But I'm really trying to get back into the feel of mini painting right now. because I haven't painted in over a week and I had food poisoning over the weekend. So rather than try any of the new stuff, I'm going tried and true. Let me just ease back in. I like them a lot. As of right now, they're my favorite brushes. Of all the ones that I've tried, they're my favorite. And I bought some new ones to try that I think I'm going to really like. So I'll have a variety of stuff. And then at some point I want to try their sable brushes, but that's going to be a Kofi goal / someone please help me pay for these. Unless they've got like a big special at Adepticon next year. So yes and no. They do have some packs. However, Monument Hobbies does a very cool thing of being able to build your own kits with everything, including their paints. Rather you buy a box set or one of the pre-done kits, or you buy the individual brushes. Once you get to a certain number of brushes, you'll get the same discount and can build whatever you want. Gentlemen, totally fine. We have a lot of folks who work and lurk here because I've got the chill music in the background and I just sit here and kind of hang out. So lurkers are always welcome. We all know they're the backbone of Twitch. So I hope your work day is going well. And I hope any meeting you have is quick, productive, and didn't need to be an email. Yeah, well, the fact that you can kind of build your own bundles it's really nice. They'll be back in stock pretty soon. They restock pretty frequently, but they had a really big Black Friday sale. Along with, they also released some new products. So, Friday, they've been very busy. To put it very mildly, they've been very busy. But their synthetics are great. I hear nothing but good things about their sables. It's just not a thing that I use. I don't usually use sable brushes. Right now I'm just going in and I am very thinly highlighting everything, and then I'm going to do the highlights on the tongue. B, you were able to find the file, yeah? While I'm thinking about it, because I just realized he was talking to me about sizing for a thing, but I never asked if it was because he actually found the file or because he found information otherwise. The Monument Hobbies challenge this month is snow. Yes, for Sexy Santa. And yes, I said Sexy Santa. I will show everybody in a minute. So then I need the 4-inch one. All right, yeah, go ahead and print that one as opposed to the fireplace one, because I like that one better anyway. In terms of me being able to like actually do something with it. If you don't mind. So I'm making a snow globe, y'all. I'm making a snow globe out of him. So the theme is a snowy base, and somebody said something on stream yesterday as they were talking about it, to do something that looks like a snow globe. I'm like, do we get I was like, do we get bonus points when I'm done with him? Ryan, you can have him. Next time I see you, I'll pass him along. I don't want to ship him with the water and stuff in him, but I was like, do we get bonus points if we turn in a snow globe? And they said, what? Like, do I get bonus points if I turn him in with a snow globe? Somebody yelled yes, and then everybody else was like, no, we don't do bonus points, but that would be really cool to see. I was like, on it. So we're just going to paint him really well. We're going to seal him with a high gloss sealer and buy Panic Santa. Is going to be my entry for December's challenge, because it's not like he's that hard to paint or that hard to look at. It's pretty simple shapes and printed, scaled up a little bit. He's going to be 2.5 inches tall inside a 3 or 4 inch snow globe. Probably 4-inch snow globe. Yeah, enough to give him a bit of headspace so that the snow and stuff can swirl around. Plus, when you put him in and he puts him in the water, it makes him look bigger. So that's going to be my Monument Hobbies challenge piece. Obviously, I'm going to be painting that aside of everything else because I do really need to start focusing on Adepticon. So I'll be working on him on the side. The hope is that I'm done in time for the challenge. If I don't finish him in time for the challenge, I will still get him done and get him to you. heard something. I wasn't sure what it was. I think it's Ripley's nails on the floor, but she's not close by because B's in the basement. So yeah, Bye Panic Santa is going to be the vibe for that challenge. And I'm excited. I think it's going to come out really good. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Trying to get this color like just right while I'm starting to do highlights here. The fact that this bar just disappeared on me is really, really got me fucked up. I am fixing it. Sorry, my kid's teacher texted me. Nothing's wrong. I just gotta answer it. Hey, Van, welcome in. There's that. Now I have to check the email I was looking at because I can't get into Kofi without my email code. My screen just looks naked and it's got me worried. Because when the stream went down, I don't know what happened. Because that seems like something so weird. I'm recovering from food poisoning. But other than that, I'm okay. Not, no, not mostly better, slightly better. I think it's going to be a very, I think it's going to be a very long, recovery. Unfortunately, I think it's just going to be a very long recovery. I'm just trying to think to see if it fixes it or not. Nope. Everything just borked when the internet went down. All my plugins are broken. I can talk. But apparently the kiddo is just really worried because B and I are still sick. Oh no. Michael's is the best though. I think I'm going to go down a brush size for this. I think I'm going to go to a smaller brush because now we're starting to get into more detail stuff. And then while I'm here, I do have my purple wash. So I'll wash the whole inside of this and then bring it back up just a little bit for more highlight, and then it'll be all done. But yeah, we're recovering very slowly. It's kind of one of those things where a lot of it comes in waves. So like I'll be fine for a day-ish mostly, and then I wake up queasy. And I also have the added issues of my body doesn't absorb nutrients properly regardless because of my PCOS, and I'm PMSing, and I'm anemic, and I have a weakened immune system, and I have chronic ulcers. So everything is angry. Hey, Face, how are you? It was so good seeing you. I got to hang out with Miss Face all weekend as well. When she wasn't working, because she is an enforcer. We do have an ad running. I apologize to anybody who's stuck behind the ads. I didn't get the warning like I usually do. While we wait on the ads, I'm just getting started on doing the inside of this mouth on this side. Not going to worry about the inside of the teeth. I'm more trying to just get the gums to match these a little bit so that when I put the two pieces together, they match. Oh, I'm sorry. Colds are the worst. Having just a cold sucks. I've only had like one or two since the start of the pandemic. They are the worst. But if you were at PAX, do not forget to test for COVID just to be sure. Give it another day or two. Make sure you test just to be sure you're not symptomatic or something like that. We need to do the responsible things. If you get symptomatic, obviously immediately test, but give it a couple of days, test, find out how you are, and if you do come back positive, for the love of God, tell everyone. Off soapbox. Well, that's good. My fever doesn't want to make up its mind whether or not it wants to be here or not. Mine being from the salmonella poisoning. Welcome back from the ads, everyone. Oh yeah, no, we're still sick. I'm able to eat a little bit. I can't consume large amounts of food, which is not always, necessarily a bad thing, because I do have a habit of, when I am hungry, eating until I am not, even if my body is not, caught up with the fact that I am stuffed. But I'm getting there. That's honestly as far as I'm lifting the inside of the mouth, because I want behind the teeth to obviously be darker, because it's not like you have a light coming from inside your mouth. So that would be very fun. I would love a personal flashlight, please and thank you. All right, I'm going to set that aside, and then we're going to set this palette aside for the moment. I had another one sitting here. Another one. I'm just going to use this one because I actually do need to mix a good bit of the amount of paint that I am about to make. So hello. I don't have it open. Oh, there we go. This is going to take a couple minutes to dry, so we're just going to let it do its thing. We're going to grab this good sir, and we are going to start actually painting him. You can see the quality of how flat this primer is, just looking at like, there's like no reflection, which is really nice. Like I said, today's stream is not going to be super long because I am real worn down, but I didn't want to miss out on streaming and talking to everybody about PAX and getting to celebrate the win a little bit, that kind of stuff. I wish I could be more upbeat about it, but I'm exhausted. After stream, it's going to be go rest for a while, and then once I've gotten some decent rest, I'm gonna, I lost my train of thought. Wow, I am so fuzzy. After I've gotten some rest, it's gonna be the fairwick Patreon stuff that I need to do tonight, and then tomorrow will be more Patreon stuff and painting, and then Friday we'll be back painting, and hopefully by Friday I'll be closer to 100%, and by next Monday I will be at 100% and can actually function like an adult. That would be really nice, wouldn't it? Okay, I want one down from this one. Could probably use the 4. This here where one of my mixing brushes. We're gonna get a little bit of this Payne's gray and mix it into this white because I want it to be a very like pale blue, and then it'll get brought up to the white. Layering and dry brushing and that kind of stuff. Because these are our unicorn squigs. We're going to paint them all unicorn-like. Yeah, we're gonna get this first base coat down while the shade is drying on the inside of that mouth, and then once that's totally dry, I'll touch that up and do some highlighting, and then that'll probably be where I call stream for the day. I may do more painting later tonight, after I've gotten a little more rest, because I didn't sleep very well last night. Hey, Shiny, welcome in. How are you doing? I'm doing okay. I'm recovering still, which is part of the tired. I think rest is basically the thing. I need to rest and I need to sip ginger ale and just get there from there. Other than that, doing okay. I think I have a relatively good plan for colors for these, so right now it's kind of the we have the theory, now let's get it on a mini and see how they look. Because between that one and this one, it'll tell me how this color scheme is going to play together. But I think I have a pretty solid plan for these, so we'll see how it looks when they're all done. And I will be working on assembling all of them in between. Hi, Tom. I miss your face. Thank you, Van. I'd like to think that color theory and picking color schemes is something I'm pretty good at. It's one of my, I know it's one of my strengths just because color theory is a class I've taken far too many times at this point. There's like a piece of dog hair in my brush and it's going to irk my soul. Oh, I hope so. That would be really, really cool because these are for Adepticon. These are for Golden Demon. So if these win at Golden Demon, this stream becomes a whole different vibe because we're going to have a lot of people here. Not necessarily in a bad way. It's just going to be a lot of, oh, hey, we know you. I gotta thin this paint down a little bit. It feels too thick. Thank you. I am glad y'all believe in me. Golden Demon's a lot different than anything else I've ever done. It's a little intimidating, but I'm here and I'm doing it anyway, right? You never know if you don't try, and sometimes trying you find out, hey, I might actually be able to do this okay. So that's kind of where we are right now. While also saying, oh God, everything hurts. I am going to be very fidgety for a few days. Which other contest? Oh, yeah, yesterday. I didn't win anything with that. It was very low entries this month for that, so it was only a couple of things. It's fine. I won at the big competition. That one gets me, if I win one of the ones from Monument Hobbies, it gets me a gift card for more paints. The PAX one gets me potential sponsorship stuff. Those ones I like to enter for fun and to get my work seen, especially because again, I'm a Monumental. I work with them. I'm one of their affiliates. So it's nice to enter stuff every month. I missed a message. Did I? You don't need to send us a thank you card. I thought I said that. Sorry. If I didn't respond to that, I apologize. My brain is very fuzzy. We're definitely happy that you're liking all your stuff. And if my voice starts to give out, I am going to have to call it because obviously I've been doing a lot of talking for a couple of days and my whole throat is fucked up. My voice has been in and out most of the weekend, just in general, because you have to talk. Because PAX is a lot of talking to people, but it's also a lot of talking to people in high volume environments where you're trying not to scream at them, but you're also talking very loud, which is not easy on your voice. And then, 13 hours of puking, as you can imagine. I don't know, because I don't know if Grumpy is still going to be on or not at that point. And I rated Grumpy pretty recently, so we'll see who's on when it's time to go. I usually don't take raid requests, but, we'll see who's still on when I'm done. I want to get the base coat down on this, and I want to get the interior of the mouth done. PAX is so much talking. Lion, hi. Another wonderful streamer. Speaking of Grumpy, because Lion I met through Grumpy's community as well. If I could get a shout out for Lion, that would be great. Lion, how are you doing? It is. Conventions are very expensive. I wouldn't go to the ones that I do if I didn't do it because of work. Like, it's nice to get to go visit friends, and it's nice to get to go hang out, and it's nice to go shopping and all that kind of stuff, but I don't know that I would fly. I don't know that I would fly to PAX every year just to go. That is a mood, Lion. Lion, I don't know if you saw, but I did a thing with my druid. So, very excited. Gotta find a place to put this in the office. Thank yous. I'm very excited about it. I know I don't sound excited about it, but I'm also recovering from severe case of salmonella poisoning. So, I'm in really, really rough shape. Yeah, no, the win made it worth it. If I wouldn't have won anything, I would probably question that statement. But because I won, it was worth it. Runner up in a big competition like that is huge. But yeah, it was a lot. And conventions are really pricey. I mean, Adepticon's not too bad in terms of stuff as long as you can afford the trip to get to Adepticon. Because like I've said a million times, Adepticon does this thing where if you're not entering any of the competitions, if you're not taking any of the classes or any of that, you can just show up and get in the con. You can go to the expo hall floor, you can go to open gaming, you can test all the games, you can buy stuff. They try to make it really accessible for people to get into the hobbies. You only have to pay for tickets if you are planning on doing stuff like Enter Golden Demon and things like that. So... And it's in the Chicago suburbs, so it's not as expensive as it could be, but getting to Chicago can be a thing. Oh no, don't, please do not mess up your knee. We do not want injured Lion. Y'all, why? That is wild. Well, at least Adepticon's not technically in Chicago, so maybe that'll help. It's in Schaumburg. It's in the suburbs. They call it Chicago. It is not. It is not even the correct county, I don't believe. Might be. Is Cook County all that far? I don't remember. Ugh. Happens though. Knees are fragile little assholes. Just ask Briar. I feel the look that he just gave me from downstairs. It is Cook County, okay. So same county, but definitely still a suburb. Damn, Ripley. They do have a tendency of doing that, yes. Flight prices can and will drop regularly. Especially this time of year when people are booking like vacations as presents. This is a good time of year to buy plane tickets if you know you're going to a place.tm. I don't have to worry about it, obviously. I'm local. I can spit and hit the convention center. Comparative to most people coming to the con. So... But Adepticon is a really good see and be seen, meet and greet style, you know, kind of convention because they make it free for people to get into the con unless you're doing any of the big things. If you want to take classes, you need a ticket. If you want to enter Golden Demon, you need a ticket. If you want to enter Resin Beast, you need a ticket or you have to register on site for whatever they're charging. I think it's like $25 this year. But if you just want to go check out cool games, go shopping, hang out with some friends, you just got to show up on site. Ripley is snoring so hard under my desk. They're so happy we're home, y'all. It's very cute. I was sandwiched between both of my dogs this morning. Which was very nice. Sorry if I get quiet. I'm working in a really tiny spot. There's absolutely a piece of dog hair in this brush, and I cannot ping where it is. He's seeing it like stuck off to the side as I'm painting, and I'm like, where are you so I can get you? And then I go to look, and then it's disappeared again. Ripley's just got to be involved in everything, y'all. Yeah, there's a lot of cat owners that paint minis that are like, you know, this is the devil. Woohoo! Oh, which class did you take, Leaf? I know there was a couple of them. Oh boy, butts, do I get that. My problem is that I know which ones it is. But it's always both of them. That's awesome, Lion, though. I'm glad you're able to shave a few $100 off the flight. We love a good airline deal to get people to cons better. Sorry, I had to sit up for a minute and stretch because my body hurts. It hurts, it hurts. The one from WizKids, nice. I know a lot of people were lined up to get into Jamie's class on Saturday afternoon. I actually wanted to take Jamie's class just to take a friend's class, but I was in the hotel room dying. All right. So we're going to let all of that dry. We're going to go back and work on the inside of the mouth. He looks kind of wild like that, though, doesn't he? Oh my God, Van. I love how it looks like a giant void. Does that really all dry up? Did that dry up? No, okay. There we go. I don't know what the dogs are fussing at, but they're fussing at something. almost there. Don't look too bad. Could almost wash it once more. Which I might do, but with a different color. I might pull it up to just this top pink being just the brightest highlight and just a couple of spots. Like right here along the edge of the tongue. Right here a little bit. Right here. Maybe just a little bit right in here. And then I'm gonna go see if I have my flesh wash readily available to go over the top of that. I should, it shouldn't be very far. More bliss sticks first though, because ouch. I will say though, for those of you who have cats, if your cat shed whiskers, save those. Most cats do. However, specifically cat whiskers, because they naturally shed relatively easy, so you can get a bunch of them, they make excellent ways to dot eyes. Like eyeballs. Like if you're doing highlights or pupils on really, really tiny, like small, regular ones. Okay, well that's fine. That also is a valid and important way to harass your cats. But you can use the whiskers to do like pupils and highlights in eyes and lenses and stuff. And it works really well. Cat bothering? Fair. Hey V, welcome in. It works really well. Oh God. Oh God. How did that paint was dry, I touched it. Apparently that brush, the paint that was on there, the minute that the wash hit it, it reactivated, and now I have blue paint all over this tongue. Instead of the flesh wash I was trying to put on it. I was like, that's dry in there. No, it was not. Don't thank me, V's Muse. That was an idea from her. I just shared along because it is good info, and I now may have to repaint the entire inside of this fucking mouth. It looked like the little dot of blue paint that was there was dry, and it was not. And I put the flesh wash over it, and somehow it pulled through the wash. Because now we are just going to wash all of this paint off with some rubbing alcohol. We are literally just going to wash this mini up. And we're going to redo it. Because this is not playtime. This is Golden Demon. That sits there, we will grab this back up and we will go back to ever so slowly. We're just gonna repaint it. I'm not playing the fix-it game. I'm playing the repaint it game with these minis. This is not... He's so fussy. Are we really doing this now? I rinsed it all out. Okay, I'm calling it a day. Panda's having a moment. I literally just rinsed that brush out and then stuck it in here to mix the paint, and I didn't get all the alcohol out of the brush, and now this paint is fucked. Let me not ruin my minis. I've obviously hit my wall because food poisoning. So we're going to not wreck our stuff. We're going to do the smart thing and take a break, get a nap, get some food. I had some eggy rice, but I haven't eaten near enough in the last couple of days, and I think that's probably part of it. I'm going to be back. I might stream tomorrow for a couple of hours. We'll see. During the day, just if I feel up to it. depending on how much work I get done Kickstarter stuff wise tonight. But I'm gonna call it here because I don't want to end up accidentally fucking up these minis just because my brain is fried. Let me see who's on. Oh, good. Nerd Hall is on. That's where I'm going to take everybody. We're going to go over there and see who's around. Let me stop raids. Raid. Thank you for the raid call. I appreciate it. Yeah, there goes my voice. That's probably that's probably a really good place for me to stop. I appreciate it, y'all. If you are one of the members of the Patreon for Fiends of Fairwick, you will have the show today. It's just going to be a little later in the day because I definitely need a snack and a drink and a nap, and I need to just lay down and reset for like 45 minutes or an hour, and then we'll be good. Go ahead and grab you that raid call. It's hashtag Panda Party with my hi emote. If you don't have my hi emote, use whatever hi, hello, or howdy emotes you have. If you don't have mine, use Nerd Hollas if you have theirs. As always, be nice, be kind, be your wonderful selves. Yes, my brain and body said no, you're done. So that's what I'm gonna do, is go be done and go lay down for a couple of hours. I appreciate all of you. I was so happy to see all y'all that I could at PAX. I will be back Friday, hopefully feeling significantly better. I will be around painting tonight. If anybody happens to be on Discord, maybe I'll pop on Discord or something, or maybe I'll pop on another stream later tonight if I'm feeling up to it. We'll see. But y'all are great. I will see everybody on Friday for sure. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see everybody then. Bye, y'all.